Very good morning. Dear friends, let us have a discussion on technologies and impact. I am Dr. S. Prem Kumar, Director, Infotech Group of Computers, Professor, PULLAIAH Engineering College and Technology. We'll cover then and now, future technologies, the technologies, side effects and conclusion. If you observe decades back, 2 decades back, the systems are with a CRT, that is a cathode ray tubes. You can observe here the systems are with the CRT, cathode ray tube, where it is very bulky in nature, and we people, we are very slim working with the systems. And now that there are technological improvements where the systems became slim, laptops, desktops, ThinkPads, tablets, and of course the mobile phones. We are working with the systems, very thin, slim, portable systems, and we became importable, we became bulky and obese, which is creating the health hazards. There is a problem which is being created because we are sitting and working with the systems from dawn to dusk. There are advantages with the systems, there are some limitations with the systems or advanced technologies. We will have a discussion of all these in this class. And withdrawing amount, that is a banking sector. You might have experienced, your parents might have experienced, they used to apply leave for their office, they used to stand in a lengthy queues to just withdraw their own amount. Their hard savings, they want to withdraw their own amount, they need to apply leave for their office, stand in a very lengthy queues, and they used to do that money withdrawing. And now we are just going for the ATM, inserting the card, taking the money. We are just enjoying the technology, the present day. Some examples, previously we used to gather, that is a social gathering. We used to go to the theaters, we used to observe, enjoy the movie along with our fellow beings. Now it is a drive-in theaters. Directly we drive our car into the ground, where we sit in our cars, we enjoy our foodstuff and we enjoy the movie. So here you got a compartmentalization. You are not mingling with the society. Previously we used to have a discussion, laugh along with our fellow beings. But now you are sitting in your own car, enjoying your foodstuff, observing the movie and driving off back to your home. So drive-in theaters, present day you got the drive-in theaters. And now you can observe here previously the school children, the teacher used to draw with chalks on the board, that is a chalk and talk, and there are severe punishments if the drawing is not good by the student. By now you are having the PowerPoint presentations, projectors, LEDs, LCDs, and all these sort of presentations, electronic digital presentations with the laptops, they are interacting, and this is happening now. So there is a great technological revolution even in the system of education system. Tourism, when you go with the tourism, previously we used to visit monuments where we used to have a snap. Our focus is on the beauty, our focus is on the monument, and we used to enjoy, observe and write the literature, and sometimes we used to have the sketches, that is the drawings, because in those days you don't have the mobile phones. And now the present situation, mobile phones and cams, digital cams are available. You are taking the selfies. Here you can observe the most of you people, you are focusing on your beauty, not on the monument. The monument is become secondary, it is taking the back seat. So you are enjoying before the monuments, you are enjoying your own beauty, taking the selfies, taking the photographs of opponents, friends, relatives, and this monument is becoming a backdrop for you. That is just a backdrop for you. You can observe the talking to friends. Previously we used to go to our friends' home, discuss with our friends, their parents, aunt, uncles, and we used to enjoy, we are having the personal relations, but now it is a virtual relation. We will go with the video calls, conference calls with our friends, WhatsApp video calls, etc. And we are chit-chatting over online, internet. It is only a virtual interaction, not a physical, practical interaction is happening, with which some relations are hampering. Kids play, all the kids, they used to gather in ground, they used to play different games, they used to play indoor games, outdoor games, volleyball, shuttle, tennicoid, cricket, and all these, kabaddi, kho, different games, physical games, they are having the physical exercises. Now all the kids are restricted to a home, to the systems where they are going with the digital playing games, they are enjoying. This is not good for the physical health. They need to have some exercise, body exercise is required, and of course there is enrichment in their knowledge, but not in the physical. Obese, the students are becoming lethargic, lazy, lethargic. They could not do works properly. The sharpness is coming down because of this. The stable playing games, indoor games, and the two digital games from dawn to dusk, it is hampering the health of the students. Then we used to go to the post office. We used to have a telephone booth. In the telephone booth, we used to have a discussion. We used to talk. That is only a very few minutes or even seconds. When you go with the local call, STD call, ISTD calls, we used to do, and very few minutes or even seconds we used to talk to our beloveds, maybe friends or relatives. We used to convey the right message and come back. But now the communication system, there is a drastic change. You are going with the mobile phones where the rates came down, and you are talking nonsense and rubbish over the mobile phones for hours together. So the matter is not important. We are spending and wasting our time, hours together, and this is creating a lot of problems in relations. So this is not good. And parties, we used to have some entertainments and parties all together. We used to go for the picnics, sit in parks. We used to enjoy the food stuff which is being cooked and brought. Nowadays, we family members, we are sitting at home, we are going with the video chats, we are celebrating, we are eating our own birthday cakes, and we are showing to our relatives and friends virtually. It is pure virtually we are showing, and you are casting the incidents what are happening at your residence. So there are many technological changes. Previously we used to go for office work manually with a lot of paperwork we used to do. Now work from home, the concept of work from home, majorly after the pandemic situation, you can work anywhere, from anywhere you can work. So work from home concept came. Sitting at home, enjoying with your family members, enjoying with your pets, having a tea whenever you required of your flavor, and work from home concept came. So even the office environment, or you say the corporate environment or MNC company culture, we are missing with this. So all these are the various transformations that's what happened from the past 2 decades. So there are technological transformations from the kids' school to the office, to the employees, to the parties, birthday parties, gatherings, tourisms, business sector. There are drastic changes in all this stuff. Now the point is, should we invite technology or not? Yes, definitely the technology, we need to invite the technology. The change is inevitable. Definitely the changes happens, the technological changes happens. The need, the necessity is the mother of invention. As there are some problems, the problems are to be rectified by introduction of technology. We need to invite technology, no doubt in that. We need to invite technology. And the technological changes are rapid because of the growth of internet and the availability and the cost cut down methodology. The technology is available to the common human being. That is good. Change is inevitable. It is must. We need to have the changes. Definitely we need to have changes for our better quality life. But it is a by-edged sword. That is, there are benefits for this, there are disadvantages for that. There are a lot of benefits with technology, and similarly you are having a lot of disadvantages with the technology. It is a by-edged sword. The future is full of technology, but we can't say technology is only for fun. Sometimes it creates fear also, fear factor. That is fun and fear, it creates the technology. Here you can notice there are rapid changes of the technology. Why there are different technological changes? One, the first factor is change in internet. The speed of internet is growing rapidly. Now we reached 3G, 4G, 5G. Now we are working with the 5G internet. The second is physiological interactions got changed. We interact physiologically with the system using keyboard, mouse, monitor, etc., speakers, microphones, and all that stuff. The physiological interaction also is getting changed day by day. Mobility and portability is demanded. Mobility and portability is demanded. For example, you go with money transactions. We used to go for bank and we used to deposit the amount or withdraw the amount. We do all sorts of money transactions inside the bank. But now the bank is in your mobile. You can do money transactions from your mobile. And so mobility and portability, the portable devices. Mobile phone is a portable device. So mobility and portability brought rapid changes in the technology. And this is a wireless arena. Previously everything is cable connected. Now it is a wireless arena. You can move anywhere on the globe. You can perform the operations. This is a wireless arena. So because of these four factors, one is changing internet, physiological interactions, mobility and portability, wireless arena. Because of these four factors, based on these four factors, there are many technological changes. RFID. The next one is software as a service, cloud service, platform as a service, software as a service, infrastructure as a service. You are having the services. So cloud services, you got cloud services. Push not pull concept. VoIP, voice over internet protocol, that is VoIP. F2B2C, that is factory to business to consumer. F2B2C, that is factory to business to consumer. You are having automatic speed recognition concepts. Similarly, speech recognition, automatic speech recognition concepts. NPL, that is the natural language processing concepts. You got the concepts of virtual reality. You are having the concepts of cave technologies. It is an emerging technology, the cave technology. Biometrics are already, of course, we are using biometrics, biochips, implanting chips, facial recognition softwares, digital cash, wearable computers, and multi-state CPUs, holographic storage devices. You are having the cell phones, mobile phones, RFID, and all this stuff. Because of all this, these are all the various revolutionary changes you can observe. These are all various revolutionary changes you can observe in past 10 years. Now, when you observe the change in internet, mainly the software as service, it impacted the society. You need not purchase the software. You can just take it from the cloud. Whatever software you require, you can just take it from the cloud. You can apply, you can enjoy. The software is giving a lot of services. Whatever service you want, you just approach the cloud. Cloud is giving the software for you. Now it is a push technology, not pull technology. Previously we used to ask, I want this, I want that. All that stuff we used to ask. Now that is, you are pushing your question and pulling the relevant result. But it is just pulling. Now the topic is, it is only push, not pull. The server is pushing you whatever you require. You need not ask, even you need not ask the question. It understands the situation, it will push all the relevant stuff to you. That is software as a service. It plays a vital role, and the cloud technologies is taking care of pushing the relevant topics, relevant solutions, relevant answers for you, instead of you asking and getting the questions. Now we are all just talking to the internet. For example, you take a browser. I want to open a browser. We used to type previously. We used to type www something.com. We used to type. Now the situation is different. Just Voice over internet, you can talk to the computer gives the voice reply or text reply, as ever, whatever you wish. I can just talk to the computer as though I am talking to the human being. You get the reply, voice reply you get. That is VoIP. You got chat bots. You are talking to the chat bots and you are getting the answers. And net speed is tremendous. Now we are going with the 5G technologies. So the internet speed, it crossed the third generation, fourth generation, and now you are entering into the fifth generation concepts. So these are all comes under the software as service, with which there is a revolutionary radical changes. Physiological interactions. When you are talking about the physiological interactions, in order to express our problem, we talk to the computer with the help of keyboard, mouse, monitors, touchpads, webcams, microphones, and all that stuff, trackballs, scanners. So we do all this stuff. This is the physiological interactions. You need to communicate to the computer and get the response from the computer with only these devices, that is input devices and output devices. Now the point is, there are drastical changes in the physiological interactions also, interfaces also. The thing is, face recognition softwares came. I need not talk to the computer. I need not introduce myself to the computer through keyboard. The webcam will recognize you. The webcam will recognize your face, and automatically the system gets started that my owner came. If someone else is sitting before your system, the computer will not get booted. So there are some lot of physiological interactions. So previously, I want to enter into, you need to type your logins and passwords. I want to do money transactions in the bank. When you approach the ATM machine, you need to insert the card, you need to type something, logins, passwords, and all that stuff. Now the advanced technology, you just stand before the ATM because of your facial recognitions. The facial recognition softwares, image processing facial recognition softwares, they will identify that you are the right person came to the bank, and then your card is being processed, the money transactions can be done. Your voice is also being recognized. The frequency, the pitch intensity of your voice is being recognized, and accordingly the devices or your mobile phones or your laptops are working. If you are the owner of your device, cell phone, it works. The voice recognition softwares, that voice signature, it takes the voice as signature. Your frequency, your pitch of your voice is being taken as a signature, and accordingly it processes the further steps. So iris scanning, even the eyes. Previously we used to take the thumb impressions, biometrics, thumb impressions. Nowadays it is going with the iris scanning. Your eyes are being scanned, the retinal scanning takes place, and no two persons' iris is same, will not match. The person's iris will not match with another person's eye, and hence it takes the iris scanning, and accordingly the systems or the devices starts working comfortably and compatibility with you. Gesture recognitions. Suppose I am sitting before my TV. If I just move the hand, the TV starts. If I wave my hand, automatically the TV will stop. If I wave my hand from left to right, the channel gets changed. So it is nothing but the gesture recognition. So the gestures or your body language is being recognized, and accordingly the devices are working. So the keyboard, mouse, all these devices are old, they are outdated, and they are becoming obsolete nowadays because of the advanced technological change. And in our residence, in our home, we are working with all these Google Assistants. We are working with the Siri and Alexa, that is ASR, that is automatic speech recognition softwares, automatic speech recognition softwares. I want to switch on my fan. I'll say, Alexa, you please switch on the fan. The Alexa will take care of switching on my fan using the Bluetooth technology. I'll ask the Google Assistant to switch on the geyser. I would like to have a bath. You please switch on the geyser. My Alexa will send information to the geyser through Bluetooth or whatever may be, and the geyser starts working. I'll ask my Alexa to show some website, XYZ website. Alexa will take care of opening the website. I'll ask my Alexa to play Carnatic music. Alexa will instruct the system or the speakers, my sound system, to start the Carnatic music. It starts. So, using this Alexa, Google Assistants, and Siri, you are operating the various external devices with your speech. And of course, it is natural language processing concepts are there. As per the local vernacular languages, also you can give. Need not necessarily always you need to speak in English. You can also give your commands in Telugu. You can also give commands in the natural languages like Karnataka or Malayalam or Tamil. You can speak in your own language, mother tongue, and this Alexa or the Siri or Google Assistants, they work accordingly. Virtual reality. You got the concepts of virtual reality. Nowadays, you are fascinated, you are working with the virtual reality. So, the virtual reality concepts, there will be having three. One is headset, the second is gloves, and third is walkers. The third is walkers. 1, 2, 3. These three plays vital role in the concepts of virtual reality. In this virtual reality, they feel as though they are traveling in other world. They feel it gives a false reality that they are traveling in a different world. It gives the headset, it gives the gloves, it gives the walkers, and they feel that they are swimming deep under the ocean. Or they feel, virtually they feel that they are climbing a mountain. Virtually they feel they are driving a flight. So this is amazing. You are having Matsushita, which is used for the virtual kitchen. I don't know cooking. Yeah, you can learn cooking. You can do experiments virtually. So they feel that they are cutting tomatoes, they are cutting onions, they are cutting chilies. They feel, but nothing is there. You don't have tomato, you don't have onion, you don't have chili. They feel that they are cutting all that, they are cooking, and they get they feel that they cooked a delicious food. So it is only a virtual reality. So they can have all sorts of practice sessions of the cooking with virtual reality. Suppose pilots, and pilots they need to get trained. In the real flights, if you get trained, as they are amateurs, they may commit accidents, and hence they get trained. The pilots, they get trained virtually with the help of virtual reality softwares, and they feel that they are driving well. Once they get thorough knowledge in the driving concepts virtually, then they can be deputed to the practical physical flights. Similarly, the doctors, young doctors, after their medicine house urgency, if at all they want to do surgeries, cardiac surgeries or whatever may be, general surgeries, they can't do direct experiments on the patients. So virtual reality, using the virtual reality, they feel that they are doing surgery, a patient is before them, and they feel that they are doing all sorts of the surgical activities, and finally the patient is getting recovered, they feel. And after getting a sufficient experience on the virtual reality, then the doctors may be deputed on the real operation theaters where they do surgical activities. So it is used in the healthcare, airlines, OVO, that is traveling systems, road transport systems, and many other kitchens and many other situations. We make use of the concepts of virtual reality. You are having the cave technologies. Nowadays this is becoming popular. A cave is nothing but a room. It is a room where it gives a false notion of you are in a different environment. You can set the environment. I want a classroom environment, you can have. You want to have a natural environment, you can have. You want to have an office environment, you can have an office environment. This is a cage. A cave is nothing but it is a room where it gives a false environment. Now the other person who want to discuss, they will be in their cave, you will be in your cave. Now with the help of these webcams, you will get a holographic projections as though the other person is standing before you and you are standing before the other person and you are chit-chatting. So physically you don't have the other person, but now logically with the help of this cave technology, because of these cams, the three directional, the projectors, they take the picture of yours and that gets transmitted. You will get a holographic, pictorial effects, a three-dimensional pictorial effects, and you feel that the other person is just standing before you. This is a cave technologies. So you got a biometrics. In offices, in government offices, in private organizations, in order to recognize whether the employee is coming in the right time or not, they use a biometric machine where we give the thumb impressions, the finger thumb impressions. Generally that is used. In schools, for school attendance, some of the schools, they introduce the biometric devices where the school attendance can be given. Now the technology of biometrics is still more improved. They are identifying the weight loss day by day, day to day weight loss, and it is giving a report on so and so date your weight is this, and so date your weight is this. It is identifying you, it is identifying your weight loss. Similarly, the pregnant ladies, it is giving the statistical reports of the pregnant ladies regarding their delivery date, time, and other information. Similarly, if anyone are drug addicted, the degree of addiction is also can be informed by this biometric stuff. Alcoholic levels. Similarly, vitamin deficiency, it alerts. Suppose the biometric devices, it will identify all this stuff. You are not healthy. It is identifying the vitamin deficiency, what vitamin is lacking in you, what you need to consume more. All this information is being given by various biometric instruments. And also the customer fitting clothes. This became a great revolution in the fabric garment industry. When you enter into the shop, it takes the biometric shape and structure of your body, and it is giving the color. It is taking the color choice from the customer. Accordingly, then and there, the computerized machines will stitch the clothes which exactly suits and fits for you, and it is delivered within minutes, for which the biometric concepts are being taken. You are having other biometric devices, that is a biochip. The chip that can perform the physiological function when interacted with the human body is nothing but it is a biometric chip. Sometimes the chip is being implanted inside the body. Instead of we people carrying the debit card, credit card, ID cards, identification cards and all that stuff, you can nowadays the chip is being implanted inside the body, inside the human body. They give a small incision, they insert the chip and they close the body. That's all. So the chip is implanted inside the body. Now you need not carry anything because the chip is inside the body, with which you can go with the identification of you, the GPS, the geographical position system of you, where you are staying, what is your location and all that stuff. Your financial transactions, bank transactions, everything can be done because the chip is already implanted inside your body, human body. Similarly, your identification details, Aadhaar details, identification details, everything is being grabbed from the chip. That you can do. Similarly, you are having facial recognition softwares. It provides the identification by evaluating the facial characters. It studies the facial characters, image processing, and then it will identify you, it tells about you. The complete history of you can be known with the help of this facial recognition softwares. Similarly, you are having the technologies of portability and mobility. Nowadays, we require portability and mobility. I want to transfer, I want to give a cash of X amount. I want to give a cash of X amount to my friend. Then cash of X amount to my friend. Then automatically the cash transactions, nowadays we are doing the cash transactions over net. The dollars of amount is being transferred over net from one place to another place. The bags of dollars, not $1, $2. You are transferring the account transfers, online account transfers you are doing from one account to another account. That is the portability of money, the portability of devices. The portability of devices also plays a vital role. I want the portable devices. Previously we are having the desktop computers. Now you got the laptop computers. So now you got the notebook computers. You got the ThinkPad computers. You got the portable wearable devices. So all these are the advanced technologies with which you can enjoy the social life. Parallelly, in parallel with this, you can enjoy the social life, but when it crosses the limits, the usage of technology, when it crosses the limits, so hazardous problems, you face the hazardous problems. It creates a lot of radiations with which you may get the skin cancer or any other deficiencies may occur. So Down syndrome babies, the pregnant ladies over talking over mobile phones and watching the television sets and all that, it gives the Down syndrome babies with some defects and deficiencies. You see here the brain tumors, mobile phones, utility of mobile phones. You will be using mobile phones. So regularly from dawn to dusk you are using the mobile phones. Its radiations is causing tumors, the brain tumors, cancers. It is leading to cancers and all that stuff. There is a psychological effects on the kids. It is creating a unwanted society because the kids from the childhood they are observing the TVs and they are going with the mobile phones and TVs. Unwanted crimes are being witnessed by the kids, which is provoking them to do the crimes. It is not good for the society. The students, while they are going for college or school, they are going through this WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitters, Insta, and many things, and many thought process. They are lacking the concentration on a single activity. It is leading to road accidents. The focus is not on the roads. They are watching, observing the mobiles, and hence it is leading to road accidents. Similarly, there is a ecological imbalance, that is environment imbalance. Migration of birds got stopped. From different countries, the birds they used to get migrate in the month of summer and winter. Similarly, because of the radiations, high radiations, nowadays we already lost sparrows and crows. The technological improvement, that is the plastic engineering, plastic technology, of course that is good, very good product. Plastic is a very good product. But the improper usage, utility of plastic, it is creating a lot of problems for the cattle. Right, the reproductory system, the radiation effects are, the radiation is affecting the reproductive system of animals as well as the human beings. So what I mean to say is, technology is everywhere. It is inevitable. It is everywhere. We need to invite the technology. That's the first point. It is inescapable. I don't want technology. No. You need to use technology. It is inescapable. It is up to you how it gets used. Overused or are you using in limited fashion? That is up to you. So the usage of technology should be restricted, and according to our needs and necessity only we need to use. The overusage of technology is also not good on your part. So using technology, let's construct a beautiful world. It is our responsibility, you the children, you the students, it is your responsibility to develop wonderful technology and create a beautiful world where we can live happily. Dear students, thank you for listening. Thank you very much. Bye bye.